Once upon a time in the cheerful town of Willowbrook, a young boy named Benny loved flying kites more than anything in the world. Benny was kind, curious, and always full of big dreams. Every year, Willowbrook held a famous Great Kite Race, where kids of all ages competed to see who could fly their kite the highest and longest. Benny had never entered the race before. He always cheered from the sidelines, watching older kids with fancy, colorful kites soar into the sky. But this year was different. This year, Benny wanted to join. One morning at school, the principal made an exciting announcement. Attention, kids! The Great Kite Race is in 1 week. Get ready to show off your kites and compete for the grand trophy. Benny's heart pounded with excitement. He knew this was his chance. But there was one small problem. Benny had never built a kite before. Benny rushed home and told his parents about his plan. His mom smiled. "I believe in you, Benny. You just need a little hard work and creativity." His dad gave him an old kite-making book and said, "Every champion starts somewhere." Benny got to work. He gathered sticks, paper, and string. But his first kite was too heavy. It crashed before it could even fly. The next kite flew for a second, then spun out of control. Frustrated but determined, Benny didn't give up. He experimented with different materials and shapes, learning from his mistakes. Each time his kite flew a little better. One evening, Benny saw his neighbor, Mr. Oliver, an old kite master. "Need some help, Benny?" he asked with a twinkle in his eye. Mr. Oliver showed Benny how to balance the kite properly, making it light, strong, and steady. Finally, Benny built the perfect kite, a bright red diamond-shaped kite with golden tails. It was beautiful, fast, and soared higher than any kite he had ever flown. But just as he gained confidence, Benny heard the school bully, Max, laughing. "You? Win the kite race? That's a joke. My kite is the fastest." Benny felt a little nervous. Could he really win? The day of the Great Kite Race arrived. The sky was clear and the whole town gathered at the park. Kids lined up with their colorful kites, ready to compete. Benny took a deep breath. This was his moment. "Ready, set, go!" shouted the announcer. The kites shot up into the sky. Benny's red kite danced in the wind, rising higher and higher. Max's kite was fast, but it wobbled and twisted. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind blew through the park. Some kites tangled and fell. Max's kite spun out of control and crashed. But Benny remembered what Mr. Oliver taught him. He adjusted the string, steadied his hands, and let the wind guide his kite like a captain steering a ship. The crowd cheered as Benny's kite soared higher than any other. "We have a winner," the announcer declared. Benny had done it. He had won his first Great Kite Race. His friends rushed over to congratulate him, and even Max looked impressed. "Not bad, Benny," Max said, giving a small smile. Benny smiled back. Winning felt great, but believing in himself felt even better. Moral of the story: no matter how hard something seems, if you believe in yourself and never give up, you can achieve anything.